Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details. With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Yogsonik Dynamics.
Okay, we're in. Thanks, Blip.
Join us, Sylvia Rivera, played by Tisha. Nitz with his buddy Blip, played by Nico Rodriguez. Don't fall for Yogsonik.
Hey, we're kind of short on time, so just stick to the script.
Okay. Z.OUS, played by Richard Collins. And Game Master, Adam Culbertson. From Creative Typo Entertainment, you're jacked into Dreadtech Incorporated.
I don't remember the dread rule. What do I do?
Okay, yeah, so
dread is a wisdom save.
Oh, thank God. Because wisdom is +3, so 17 for my wisdom save.
okay, yeah. Like you start freaking out as you tuck under the desk even more. You're just freaking out as you're putting out the fire, and you just see Sylvia just get nailed with the fire. You see Z.OUS dive away as his fur gets singed by the fire, and you're freaking out for a little bit, but then you gain your composure and you're good. And Liam's like, "Oh, you thought you could just come into my facility and just get away with it, Nitz? And you brought friends. You thought they would protect you? You're gonna burn today, Nitz." And he's going to switch his arms to shotguns, and he's going to fire again at Z.OUS and Sylvia. Actually, yeah. No, he's happy with hitting Sylvia with the fire. He's going to fire at the desk where you're at, and at Z.OUS. That's a 1. Okay, so that at Z.OUS, he just fires, and again, you're able to not get hit, however you want to dodge that or block it or whatever.
Would you say after tucking myself back in, I'm at 3/4 cover now, or?
Oh yeah, and he's already got disadvantage.
Let's just say if there's some kind of like console or something like nearby where I dodged earlier. Mm-hmm. Let's just say that as he's trying to shoot, like Z.OUS slides back behind it right. to kind of absorb the shot.
Okay. And I rolled another 1. So he just fired. he just fires into the
table too.
he fires into the console where the computer is. Like it's just like glitching in like electric. Like he broke the console above your head, underneath, like on top of the desk that you're under, and you're just hearing that like zapping above your head. And yeah, we're back to Nitz.
Okay. Nitz is going to make an exception and load his shotgun with special ammunition to use against a humanoid creature. Because Liam is the one exception to that rule. And I'm going to fill it full
he barely counts as human anymore, right?
I'm going to load it full of lightning shells. 2 lightning shells. and I am going to lean out and fire twice at him.
Okay.
And my first shot is 17.
That hits.
Okay. And then my second shot definitely hits because that's a 27.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so the shock shells, the first one does 11 damage total, and 4 of that is shock damage, or lightning damage.
Okay.
And then the second one does another 11 damage total, but only 2 of that is lightning damage. I don't know if the lightning damage makes an impact or not with all this cybernetics.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
all right. And
then my turret fires one off. So then I lean back under the thing and fire from my agent, the turret. And that is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And that is a total of 18 damage. And then I'm gonna shout back at him. Oh dang, what do I want to shout back at him? He's taunting me, but I'm like terrified. I'm just gonna shout back at him. Go away, Liam. Just go away. Walk away. From hiding under a table.
All right, so when you do that, the rocket goes through his. Well, okay. Where are you aiming with the rocket? How would you take him out?
Oh man, yeah. So I was just aiming center mass for everything because I'm too terrified to actually try to aim. Right, I'm just kind of finding out where he is and pulling the trigger as quickly as humanly possible.
Okay. All right, so that rocket hits center mass and just explodes and just creates this crater in this glowing red body. Just creates this crater, and you can even see through it in bits. Like you see his spine, or like a partial spine left behind there, and it's metal, it's completely metal. And he's just like, ha, 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 he's like glitching out, laughing, and just falls backwards and hits the ground hard. The glow of the electricity around the room completely goes down. Yeah, he's laying on the ground. Like his body's still glowing, like the whole time. Like with the whole laughing, like his face melting, and like you could just see the metal skull underneath, and like his eye. A cybernetic pop explode in his eye. And yeah, and you just see the glow now. Like the rest of the room is just dark, and you got the glow coming from the anomaly containment. And you're out of combat.
Sylvia puts herself out as she's walking up to him, and she very feebly, because she's hurt pretty bad, says, Liam, I would stop the world and melt with you, but I really don't like you. And she kicks his head, tries to kick it off his body.
Okay, so as you're approaching and saying that, his head is not there.
She just kicks air and says, chingada, and his head is missing.
Nitz doesn't miss a beat. I'm reloading my shotgun with two more shock shells, and I'm still hiding under the table until I get the all clear from the other two.
Well, Z.OUS is going to be kind of aloof about the whole thing as per usual. So he's going to go ahead and just reload the few shots back into his Gatling gun, and like make his way over to where Nitz is hiding, and just be like, "Hey, Jumba, yeah, that's the spirit."
Did he leave? Are we good?
Well, I mean, you like blew him up or something, so I think we're all right.
I'll peek out from under the table to where the body is. Do I see the head anywhere, like wandering about?
No, you don't. And it's I mean, other than the initial glow, or not the initial, but the immediate glow around that area, like the rest of the room is dark in the distance.
Nitz, get your big head over here. His head is missing. It's still missing. Come check it out.
Okay, so I'll get out gingerly, because my arm is really, really hurt at this point. I've been burned on it twice, and I mean, I've got some, like, I'm down to like 28 hit points, so I'm really hurting compared to my total. And so I'll gingerly pull myself out and make my way hesitantly over to the body, but I'll have my shotgun trained on the body the entire time as I approach. And do I see anything weird when I inspect the body? Like, with the, like, did it like become a little robot head like Adam's Family? Like,
so as you do inspect the neck, like, it does look like there is like a slot where, or like bits, like where it connects, like the head actually can connect and disconnect.
Okay, as a ranger, can I track this head?
Yes.
Sylvia kind of taps Blip and says, "Hey, Blip, if you have any of those, shooty things, I'm feeling pretty bad."
The serums?
Yeah.
I'm out.
Is that what Blip says?
Yeah, Blip, the screen pops up, and its smiley face that's on there turns into a frowny face and a little teardrop on the side.
That's okay, Blip, as she coughs blood. It's okay.
Okay. So, I think I'm gonna have to use my Cardic inspiration on this, because I got a 17 to track it, and I'm not sure if that's enough. So I want to make sure that I can track it. So my Cardic...
And you have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you notice that they're like, okay, yeah.
So
you notice drop... Do I know?
Oh, I was just going to say my so if I need to use Cardic to get it, that would give me a 27.
I can't tell you if it's going to succeed, but if you don't use it or not.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I wanted to use my Cardic to make sure.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You notice there's drops of that synthetic skin, like, on the ground leading away, and it's leading in the direction towards the hatch that you know.
Guys, I think Liam's still alive, sort of, just ahead, wandering about, and I think he went this way. Blip, flashlight, and I'll start moving in the direction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it leads you all the way to the wall, and you notice that there is a smudge of synthetic melted skin, like, starting to harden on the wall.
Blip, shine your light up there, and I'll have Blip flashlight the wall all the way to lead to where the hatch is.
Yeah, so he gets up high enough to shine the light on the hatch, and you see that the hatch is open.
I think Liam escaped through the hatch.
Well, I might be able to get up there, but how are you going to get up there?
If you can get up there on your own, I'm pretty sure that I can get Sylvia and me up there.
Oh, okay. I'll see what I can do. And Z.OUS will try and find whatever he can climb to try and get up there.
Yeah. Give me. Oh, you just have a climb speed, don't you? Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, and I have it written down now.
Yeah,
so it's official.
So you're able to find little grips here and there, but you also can, like, use your claws to kind of dig into some areas as well.
Okay. Well, Z.OUS will go on ahead.
Yeah, and once
he's not going to wait up once he's climbing.
Yeah, once you get to the hatch, there is a ladder inside of the hatch that goes up.
Does the ladder look like it would release, or just?
Yeah.
Okay, good for two reasons. Anyway, so yeah, like Z.OUS will go ahead and try and clamber into the hatch, get on that ladder, and he'll go ahead and make his way up. But, like, if it gets to a point where, like, he's about to, like, get off of the ladder onto something, he'll at least try and check behind him for the other two.
Yeah, and at the it goes pretty far up. Y'all are pretty deep underground, but y'all had made your way up above ground as well too. So higher up, climbing the first time. The hatch is already opened at the top of the ladder. And how are you getting up, Nitz and Sylvia?
Okay, Sylvia, I think I can get us up there, but you're gonna have to hold on to me, and hold on real tight, okay?
Okay.
So,
do we have any rope or something? I'm not very strong.
I don't think you'd need rope. I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna grab onto Sylvia, and I'm gonna snap my fingers, and the turret that I conjured will disappear. And I am going to say the magic words, to infinity and beyond. And the Buzz Lightyear wings sprout out on my back. The rocket wings. And I cast fly on myself. And I can fly up from the ground, carrying Sylvia through the hatch.
Sylvia's recording this, and as he says to infinity and beyond, she looks into the camera and rolls her eyes.
Something else I was thinking about. Is Z.OUS still dragging around the body? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
You would just, you'd be like free climbing and just dangling a dead body underneath you.
Like, just imagine as he's first getting into the hatch, there's just a dead body hanging there.
Yeah.
Just gets slurped up into the hatch.
It's just dripping on y'all the whole time. All right, yeah, you're able to get up to the hatch, and all of y'all are able to get out.
Yogsonik Dynamics has interrupted this feed to provide you with your daily dose of capitalism from our sponsors.
Do you enjoy the finer things in life? Do you think that what we put in our bodies should be thoughtful and that food is meant to be an experience? Well, then you can chug right off, because this is Chug Burger, and we don't do that!
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? I kind of like the high five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses, so don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Yogsonik Dynamics appreciates your mandatory attention. Now back to your regularly scheduled broadcast.
No sign of Liam.
No sign of Liam, and y'all are in an abandoned building. Or it seems abandoned.
Once we get out, I'll let Sylvia down.
Well, anybody know where we are?
With the schematics that I got from Blip earlier, did I know where that hatch would have led?
I mean, you're not too far away from the park where you were. You're maybe like 10 blocks away from the park, and y'all were in the center of the park whenever you started. It's a pretty big park, but y'all navigated a lot through the tunnels and everything. So a nice little walk. You would be able to get back to your van.
Okay. And you said it's just an abandoned building that we're in. Can we see? I mean, it was daytime when we came in. Is there like light coming through windows? Can we see an exit area?
What time of day was it? Or was it morning when y'all left?
I think it was late afternoon because we got back.
It was late afternoon.
We got back and slept through the morning, right?
That's right. Yeah. So it'd be more dusk by now.
Okay.
But if you went over to a window, you'd be able to see that the sun is going down. But like the windows are kind of blocked up and boarded up and everything. But you could look out and rub away some of the dust. But give me a perception check.
Is that an everybody thing or?
Yeah.
16.
23.
Not 1, which makes it a 6.
All right. So the 23, You do notice a door that looks like it goes outside. Whatever was left of the face is just laying there on the ground, just a flat like face on the ground, all kind of goopy and bubbled up.
I'll touch it with my foot.
Yeah, it's more rubbery at this point. Like it's kind of started to harden.
So it's lost its energy,
meltiness. Well, it was melting from the heat metal before. So it eventually fell off of his face, or his head. His face fell off.
So it's just the face, the synthetic face part of it, and there's a skull running around somewhere.
Yeah.
I will call attention to Sylvia and Z.OUS and call their attention to the melted face on the ground and say, I think Liam's just a robotic skull running around now. We should probably go.
Ew, that's gross.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, ain't no telling where something that small can go. Getting all kinds of cracks and crevices.
So, is your car around here somewhere? You have one of those tiny cars in your cardigan?
I do have my tiny cars. Let me make sure I have enough magic to do it.
Y'all used everything.
Yeah.
You mean your tiny cars don't work without magic? Oh.
No.
Sylvia was even trying to hold out on a spell.
I wanted to save a healing
one.
spell just in case.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have enough in me right now to bring one of these magic cars up. I think we're going to have to just get back on foot.
So what do you think we should do about this thing? And he'll kind of hold up the mutant body with his tail.
Oh, God.
Y'all do have that.
We can't just be walking around town with a dead mutant.
Well, it's getting dark out. Maybe we can stick to the alleyways and navigate a quiet route back to the van.
Sylvia pulls out another cardigan from her bag and puts it over the mutant just to kind of make it look a little less mutant-y. It's a yellow...
Just tell people he's been partying too hard.
Yellow cardigan with red poppies on it.
Nice. Out of the danger, back in the ridiculousness.
Yeah, pretty much. Instantaneously. That's how we roll.
No, I love it. Yeah, so I mean, y'all are able to navigate. Like, as the lights come on in the city, it's almost brighter than during the day. But you're able to get around. I don't know, what would be a check? Y'all trying to move around with a dead mutant body with a cardigan on?
That's a good question.
What would that be?
I think
deception.
I don't know. Maybe
Performance, maybe.
Performance. Yeah. I guess performance could work. Yeah. Like we're doing Weekend at Bernie's here.
Sylvia got a nat 20.
All right. How you?
And she has a +5.
Deceiving people when you have? Yeah. How are you deceiving people with, or how are you fooling people into thinking that this mutant, as you do have to go out in the open at some points, how are you getting by to get back to the park?
Basically, it's a. Hold on, I've lost the word. It's. What's the thing that people do where they stick their hands up puppets and cast their voice, throw their voice?
Ventriloquism?
Yeah, she's making it seem like the mutant is ventriloquy doll? That's not how you say that.
I don't know. I think it's just a ventriloquist's puppet.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know another term.
Yeah.
A dummy? Don't they call them dummies?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dummy.
Jeez, way to be rude about it.
It says, yes, this is Z.OUS, the amazing performer. That's French. Hold on. This is Z.OUS and his amazing performance with his dummy, Mutani. Oh, Nope. Mutanty.
Nailed it. Hey, everybody, how you doing?
Such a great show. You should come see us later. And she just hands out cards to her Instagram channel.
All right, yeah. All right, I like that.
As they're going along trying to get to the van, there's also just kind of pipe up. Why do they call it Dark City anyway? I mean, even when it's night, it's really bright out here. So I mean, isn't Dark City a little bit of a kind of misnomer?
Do you make the mutant say something back to you?
No, Z.OUS isn't even thinking about that ploy. He's just musing out loud.
You're the one that would be making the mutant say stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Z.OUS. Yeah, you're right. It shouldn't be called Dark City, huh? She's moving.
Yeah. It should be more like a light city. There's so much lights here in the city. Light city.
Yeah.
Z.OUS is a performer.
as opposed to Heavy City as well, because it's pretty topical.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty clever.
Meanwhile, right. I'm limping behind you guys, going, ouch, with every step.
Yeah. So Sylvia's clothes are all burned up. Knit's is all burned up. Y'all are bloody. There's definitely blood stains from you coughing up blood, Sylvia. Z.OUS is pretty okay.
Little singed in the fur.
Yeah, a little singed in the fur. Does not smell good. The whole time y'all are doing this too, and you got a dead mutant with you. But you are able to successfully get back to the van. With people were starting to freak out, but then the performance was pretty good, and y'all actually got some tips. So you ended up getting 13 cred sticks with 100 credits on each.
Oh, geez.
For your performance.
Just following behind. Thank you. It's very kind.
You're holding out your knitted hat, just collecting the cred sticks behind him.
Bless your heart.
All right, and yeah, y'all did get back to the van.
As Z.OUS is loading the mutant body into the van, just kind of go on to some of this. The next people we fight, we need to make sure they ain't using no fire or nothing. I mean, I think we can all agree that burnt fur is not a good smell.
Just not.
To be honest, I can't really smell anything. My nose is just full of blood, so it's copper.
Maybe you're just lucky like that.
Just lucky.
Lucky.
I turn the air conditioner on in the van and point the vent at my arm.
Oh yeah, your jacket or whatever, or your shirt is kind of sticking to your burnt arm. Yeah, it's not pleasant.
Wait, were you wearing the cardigan that she gave you?
I probably would have been.
Yeah, I think you'd said before that you were still wearing the cardigan. Yeah. Everybody's going to be wearing a cardigan in our art work eventually. All the fan arts, just everything's going to be wearing cardigans.
Bunch of cardigans.
All right. Yeah, what do y'all want to do?
I turn the tie-dye dragon off, and I look over to Sylvia and say, I'm not really in the mood for a tie-dye dragon. Are you good with us just going back to Dread Tech Inc.?
As she...
Yeah, I'm good.
As she coughs up blood. Yeah. I think that's a good idea there, Nitz. Good job. Good thinking there. Yeah, let's go. Get cleaned up, please.
Pull out of the parking spot and start heading back to the tower.
All right. I love how Z.OUS is like barely phased. Like he's so upbeat. Y'all are like barely hanging on.
Well, in the scheme of things, he was barely phased.
He was.
Like,
He was.
He took a grand total of 16 damage that whole time.
Yeah, I think
Sylvia took 71 damage.
Well, that doesn't count what I did to heal us before.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess there was maybe a little bit that was done before they got healed.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think Z.OUS took more than maybe about 20, 25 damage all day. and of course, I'm not counting stuff that just got eaten by temp hit points.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you're able to get back to Dread Tech Inc., able to pull it to the garage, able to park the van, and yeah, y'all can rest.
I pushed the button to the elevator with like a blood smear all over the button.
Oh God.
Open the door. The man rose there.
Good evening, you three.
Hey.
Hey, Mr. Manrose. I got a thing here that we probably want to deliver to someplace.
Oh, yes. Oh, we could take that down to the lab.
Yeah, that sounds like a good place for it, probably.
Can I have my cardigan back off of it? Do you have good dry cleaning or cleaning services?
Oh, yes. You could take it to the Stouthearts. I'm sure they could clean it up and fix whatever you need fixed. I'm sure that Mrs. Stoutheart wouldn't mind making you some new clothes if you need them.
Perfecto. She takes the cardigan off the mutant and looks at knits at the cardigan. Do you think that maybe we should take this too, that you're wearing? Or will it hurt if I rip it off?
Probably would hurt, wouldn't it? It's like at this point dried blood and burned, and like I'll try and peel it off my skin a little bit and wince when I do. I think I'll hold on to this for now.
Okay, but you heard what Manrose said. We can take it to that cleaning place.
The Stout Hearts.
Oh, okay, cool. She hands him the yellow one as well. Take this while you're at it.
Jesus. I take it because that's what I would do.
I guess y'all would go to the lab first and take the dead mutant in there.
Are there?
I mean, if you want.
Are there medical?
And Sarah's in the lab.
Are there medical supplies in the lab at all?
Yes, there is. There's actually healing potions in there.
Oh, perfect.
There is a sign that says Julian, do not touch. But yeah, there are healing potions in there.
I assume,
or no, it says Dr. Cottage, do not touch. That's what it says.
As soon as I can get out of the elevator, I will gently place the yellow cardigan on the back of a chair and then walk right to the healing potions as soon as humanly possible.
All right. Yeah. So you're able to take a healing potion, and the cardigan unfuses with your blood and melted skin.
Intro and outro music by Nico Rodriguez. Head on over to dreadtechinc.com for everything on the show and other Creative Typo productions.
They found us. Dump the connection blip.
Yogsonik Dynamics apologizes for the unscheduled interruption. Remain calm as we locate the nearest re-education facility. You may proceed, user 8342167. Have a Yogsonik day.